Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, Nudists Only Live Once, done live, with NOLO and a decent amount of health, considering we've got weary, peckish, parched, all of that stuff, but for the first time in what seems like forever, we're actually not having to start out the game with console commands fixing Radstag, grilled Radstag, sitting around. Last time, we were killing Kellogg. That was, pretty much to plan, more or less. But then, you know, the Brotherhood arrived, and here we are trying to figure out how to defend ourselves from explosion. That was a cool little moonwalk. Okay. Settlers don't look too happy with me. Wonder if that has something to do with the bed situation they were complaining about. Let's fix that up ever so slightly. You know, we ought to just give them beds for real. I don't like the idea of putting people up here, but I could put my stuff even further. Yeah, let's just start out today with a little bit of home improvement. Okay, so how to do this? We'll make this normal. But then we'll do this for getting up here. Yeah, that seems fine. Fine enough, at least. But one thing I'd like to do is make sure that everything is connected and properly set up. So I'm going to store that. I'm going to go over to stairs and make... Nope, go over to floors. And this one. Yeah. There's probably an easier way, but I find that that's the most accurate way of just building upwards. So now I'll store you, and we'll do something like this. Now, I am 2 stories above, which means I don't think fall damage happens yet. Oh, it's too close to here. That's a dang shame. I'll just build outward then. Honestly. Yeah, this is pretty jankety. Okay, so if I want to get up here, I should have to jump. Yeah, definitely. 2 stories is fine. So I can get up here, and we'll expand this out a little bit. And put this up here. Don't really need to do that since this is all just a pretty much my bottle situation, so I'll keep that over here. Okay, so anything that's a bottle, anything that's sellable, and then the other item is the food. I don't know why I keep that separate as well. Seems kind of silly. Yeah, everything that's a food item in there. Yeah, let's just take that. The only thing I need to keep out of reach of my settlers is the good old... I'll just put that over here, I think. The good old weapons that I've been storing up. So today, I want to make it to the Brotherhood. Now, I am halfway worried that the Brotherhood is going to be kind of bugging out, because they were bugging out with fire support, and I did look up some... typical problems that you can run into with fire support. I've never had the bug before, but apparently it's a pretty common known bug that causes your your Brotherhood friends to just not want to do anything else besides say, check your fire, which is unfortunate. We can't have any of that. So what we'll have to do is check on that and see if it's a problem. If it's a problem after I can't get up there.
You should know. People have been complaining a bit about the bed situation.
I'm working on it. Okay. So, yeah, if we run into a situation where the Brotherhood can't be recruited, that would be just really bad for the run. Big surprise. So, I'm trying to think of ways to do things where that doesn't happen, and you know, I'm hoping for the best, and I didn't really prepare for the worst. So, okay, just drop that. Get out of sneak. Get back in here. I am the worst at settlement building while I'm just kind of feeling like I'm slightly on the clock. Okay. So, up here, we'll fence this in. This is where the good settlers get to be. And if there are explosions and vertibirds are falling out of the sky, this should protect us mostly. I could be up in one of these places. I'm thinking... Honestly, the best place is probably still just down here. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so beds. Everyone's looking at me angrily as I diddle-dally around and don't make them beds, unfortunate. But that is fine. We're making them beds now. We'll even give them the good stuff. So a few beds along here. So this should be good enough. Food, water, everything looks good to me. We really ought to send some people elsewhere, frankly. Let's send you to Grey Garden. We'll need some more people there eventually. You... I think, County Crossings for when we need more people around there. You... it's fine. Just leave them. Okay, so we are exhausted, and we do have a little bit of eating and drinking to do. Honestly, I forget what my situation was for the, diseases. So if I was to... Actually, I think I like it better to go around that... it's fine. Why am I going up here? That's for weapons. Moved everything down here. It makes more sense. Okay, so we need to eat up a little bit. Let's have a little bit of food. And... how much food do we need? More than that, apparently. How much food can we make?
Farming's as honest as
we have plenty of carry capacity. That's good. Get me closer to the next level.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
Looking pretty low on dirty water. Maybe I'll take some bottles, fill that up. I just want to try to get as much out of the way that's just busy work, and then move on with the rest of the episode after sleeping. So let's do that. Just take anything that's low so we can add to the larger bottle collections later. Now, who are you? The Brotherhood. Yeah, the Brotherhood who decided to fall out of the sky and die. Sounds about right. How even good... okay. not really great weight to value ratio. We'll just leave it. Did you cause a mess? Don't see anyone, so let's get some water. So, the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood and the quest to essentially do fire support and how it bugs out. So, I've read online that what I was experiencing last time, and the time before that, was a ghoul that was somehow trapped and unable to be killed, sometimes on top of the police station for whatever reason. And so, the biggest thing is, maybe they've reset, maybe Paladin Dance is fine to just talk to me now. The problem is, I still see assist soldiers, or whatever it is, the quest, assist the soldiers, I think is what the... Fire support, assist the soldiers, is still in my quest log. And so that makes me think that since that's still an active quest, that's going to be something to be problematic. So, yeah, right in between parts, I was just checking my quest log and looking at what's going to happen today. And who are you? Ricky Dalton, okay. That is fine. What else? And so there's really a few ways to deal with it. Find the ghoul, kill the ghoul, or use mods to essentially, or console commands to just pass the quest. And I'm half tempted to rely on that if it ends up being a situation, but at the same time, I've tried not to use console commands or anything in this game that bugs out on me, because I've already kind of, you know, made decisions as to not doing the imaging quest, because that's going to be bugged out. I'm 99.999% sure, just because I failed that speech check, and every single time I fail that Edward Deegan speech check, it just runs into issues. So, it's... we'll see. If it's... ooh, I had no ammo. Well, that's good, I picked up that 9. It's definitely a possibility that I should just, you know, cut my losses and force that quest forward. But perhaps there's a way to kill the ghoul. We'll take a look. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I need to do some thinking. I only have 18 Rad-X. Please tell me I have like 100 Rad-X. I really needed to be building up more Rad-X. Rad-X. Okay, I have 40. That's still a decent amount, but not what I wanted to see, frankly. Okay. Let's take a look at other things. Get anything out of my inventory that's not necessary. Let's eat the mutt chops and the... oh, everything else is... yeah, let's take some baked bloatfly. Eat that quick like. And I'm still hungry? How hungry am I? There we go. Okay, baked bloatfly in there. The grilled radstag, honestly I have so much and I'm trying not to rely on it too much. I wanted to just build up a massive amount to have around, but I'm not using it too much, so I think I might be good to use that as a food source and a weight improving source of, well, you get where I'm going. Let's throw some other stuff like the roasted mirelurk meat away. Not away, but in here. And we'll take some noodle cups for the water. Purified water's at 6. Automatic laser goes in there. Kellogg's pistol, we'll sell that. Kellogg's outfit, can't wear it. And over here, let's go check the Brotherhood. I'm pretty interested to see if they're still having issues. We'll hope for the best and prepare for the worst. I have a bad feeling about it though. And what else? The 5.56. I do enjoy this 5.56 gun. There it is. 80 bullets, never have to reload. Really low recoil. The problem is its VATS is taking up... Oh, let's just see. Yeah, I can get 2 shots off pretty much if I wasn't super tired. And there is Settler on his way. How many... I want to use Molotov cocktails, likely. If there's a ghoul that I can find on the roof, it would probably be useful with Molotov cocktails. We'll see. Went the wrong direction. Okay, only 6 Molotovs. That's fine. So one quick little outing before we actually take a nap. I want to check on the Brotherhood, and then after that we'll have to make some decisions. I'll definitely want to go to Diamond City. I'm not quite sure how long it's been since I've been there. Is this guy going to cause problems with... It's not even that bad. With the raiders down here. So I'm guessing he just might. Actually, I wonder how many raiders actually survived. Okay, well, he seems to be not drawing too much attention, at the very least. Looks to be some scraps of Brotherhood vertibird stuff right there. Are you fine? Is everyone fine? Definitely not, because there's a... Ooh. You're pretty hurt. Do you have any friends around? I really should have cleared this place out a while ago, but I haven't. Okay, in caution, so someone's still around. Where are they? Well, the settler made it through, so that's fine. Oh, he's over there. Yeah, the obvious place to be. Okay, let's just try to... Okay, there he is. Yeah, they took a bunch of damage from the vertibird. Okay, well, that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Do I need to start out the day with a psychojet? Is that really how this is gonna go? I mean, it'll take forever for him to actually get up here. Hopefully caution goes down by then.
Turn up, you're dead.
And now he's sprinting. Okay, I will use... Oh my god, Ricky Dalton, why do you have to do that to me?
Tarnation. Damn raiders are worse than skeeters this time of year. Come on.
Okay, I'm getting out of here. Because Ricky's right there. He could draw the fire. This is just silly. There we go. Now. Now. Raider. Mr. Raider. Just step around the corner. This time, let's see if we can't... No, don't run back. Okay, fine. Run back. Don't even care. Now are we good? Oh, jeez. This is just the slowest going ever. I'm on a mission to find the Brotherhood and figure out what that airship's about. Just checking left and right. I haven't seen any random spawns over there. I don't think this whole this whole series, playthrough, run, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, usually I see super mutants, ghouls, Mr. Handy or something. Pretty uncommon to go this far without actually seeing anything over there. And then over here, I guess I haven't really come through here that much. I don't hear any firing, so things weren't reset. And that is the same. Okay, so where is the problem? If there's a ghoul, where would he be? Okay, there's completed reveal? Reveille? Not quite sure on that. So, Dance, how's it going?
Hi.
Check your fire. We've got hostiles.
Damn it. Are you
Check
sure
your
about
fire.
that,
We've
Dance?
got hostiles.
Okay, it's supposed to be on top of the Cambridge police station. I think you get over here. And I'm exhausted. Probably could have made that jump too. Okay, this is unfortunate. I mean, there's no way that there'd be a ghoul up there that would then be freaking out from that. Okay, we should probably go to sleep. I'm just gonna throw a Molotov up there to humor myself. Yeah, that worked out. Okay, we're exhausted. This is actually a bad situation to be in because if we run into someone that we don't want to run into, then we can't do anything about it. But the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood bugging out. There's only... Well, besides console commands, I've only seen one way of getting the Brotherhood available after this happens, because I was getting really worried and looking into how you get around this without console commands. And it is essentially going off and getting the plans from Virgil, as in going into the glowing sea, talking to Virgil, going out of the glowing sea, killing a courser, going back into the glowing sea, saying, hey, give me the plans. He gives you the plans. You leave the glowing sea, and I think it is you start the molecular level building the teleporter. So once you get the relay built or have access to the relay, then I think it is you can get the Brotherhood on side. And that just doesn't help. The whole reason why I want the Brotherhood around in the first place is so I can use them for the glowing sea. Hello, Neuro. Hello. We have some technical difficulties, Neuro. The Brotherhood is still broken. With the Brotherhood still being broken, I'm quickly approaching worrisome territory. It's either... Ooh. Okay, Raider Scum. Feel like I should just kill him. Works for me. The Brotherhood being broken, and I've looked into ways around it because I was worried that that would still be an issue, and it still being an issue means I either do the run without the Brotherhood vertibirds, which is a terrifying prospect, or I break my rule of console commanding past quests that are clearly broken, and that is part of the thing. And I'm ill from weakness. That is great. So I'm just adding more diseases to my person. That is great. Okay, so things to think about right now. Oh boy. I want to do some selling. Boston has a few shops open at night. I think I'll go there first. What we need to do is drop things that we don't need. Don't need all the stealth boys, we don't need all of the stuff, but I'm taking it anyway. Okay, what can we sell that's worthwhile? 1 to 100, that's pretty good. 1 to 50. The rest of this, not so much. We'll keep it around just in case. I mean, it is 1 to 50, so I could sell these. Let's just bring them all. What about our, well, first of all, our junk. Double check that. Pre-war money's not supposed to be in there. And what else can we sell? Let's get rid of a few things that we can just be fine getting out of our inventory so we don't have to mouse over them every single time we're trying to do this. And the stalkers, I think that we could go without that, but it's too heavy for me to do a trip to sell it anyway, so yeah. We are building up our Gauss rifle ammo pretty nicely. 10mm. I think we can get rid of some of that. It's nice to have extra ammo just sitting around in case you find that one awesome legendary drop that's just incredible. Okay, definitely carrying too much. Let's do a grilled radstag. Still a touch too much weight, so I think we can drop the laser rifle. And we shouldn't be more than an hour, but I'll take just one more grilled radstag, no, 2 more grilled radstag, and call that good. So, what are your thoughts, Nero? Should I... Well, I'm suddenly thinking. So, this is a naked run, right? If this is a naked run, then anything that goes around me that I can't control, like that Pip-Boy, can't control it. The clothing that I have on, I'm a never nude. There's, you know, no way I'm going to take that off. That would just be, you know, impossible. But as a nudist, I can't wear anything that covers my body. Now, if I go inside a building that's surrounding my body, but I don't move around in the building. Oop, I failed to help Grey Garden. Whoopsies. But if I'm getting inside a vertibird, let's say, and the vertibird's moving, doesn't that kind of qualify as clothing? Wouldn't that mean that I'm moving around in something that surrounds me and covers me up? And that is really the definition of clothing, right? I mean, yes, a vehicle, you know, is clothing by that definition, but it makes sense. So maybe, as stupid as this sounds, it is still possible. I can go in, go out, go in, go out. I should be able to make it with enough Rad-X, enough Mirelurk, eggs, omelets, and it's stupid, but I think I could do it. I think I don't need a vertibird. I think a vertibird is going to qualify as clothing, and that way we add another level to this challenge. This challenge run, which was supposed to definitely put me out of my comfort zone of just being in power armor, using vertibirds, being a badass Brotherhoody sort of person with all of the best guns and all of the best things. But yeah, I'm going to take this as a sign. I'm supposed to go into the glowing sea, and then out, and then in, and then out. And in power armor, with the overdrive servos or whatever it is that speeds me up, I take about 20 to 30 rads, depending on how slow I go, how often I get sidetracked. So if I was to be about, let's say that that's going twice as fast, if I'm running twice the speed, then that would be, if I'm taking 60 rads, let's say, for a single one-way trip, to complete all of the molecular level, getting the Institute teleporter built, I would be taking about 250 rads. 240, but let's round it up to 250. Now, there are more rads in the world that are forced upon me. Okay. And those rads are in Far Harbor. Now, just moving around the island, that's, you know, a fair bit of rads, but not too much considering we can kind of bypass that with going in water, going on top of the mountain as much as possible to get around the rads. But then the spring, that is 150 rads or 200 rads? I think it's 150. I will have to check that. But if 150 plus 250 equals... Ooh. What is 40% of... So 4, 8, 12... Okay, so I'm essentially looking at adding as many rads as I've already lost health to, which is an interesting prospect, I suppose. But, I mean, if it's less than 50% of the entire health bar, I still think that's pretty good. I can keep on leveling up my health and getting more stuff. But think about it like this. If someone gets pulled over speeding while not wearing any clothes, they're still not wearing any clothes. But that's because if they get out of the car to do anything that... okay, yeah. It's essentially a no shoes, no shirt, no problem sort of situation. Or no service. That's how it goes. Let's talk with Cleo while I'm looking through things. So
I'll take a look. Sure.
the society wants you to wear things like shoes and shirts and pants and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean that that is the only clothes. I mean, you could wear underwear, you could wear, you know, a bunch of rags and not really cover yourself up properly. So I still think that I have a point where, technically I don't have to do the spring, but isn't the alternative to the spring being fighting the... Oh, what is it? I'll have to look at that. I always just do the spring. Isn't the spring 150 rads, and if you don't want that, you have to literally take on the children of Adam, kill them, and force your way in? Because you need to get into Dima's memories one way or another. Now that's an interesting point. I mean, I guess I've never done that before, where I just slaughter the children. But on the other hand, if I side with the children of Adam to avoid 150 rads, then the 250 rads that I'm for sure going to take, plus any other rads that I already have, get along the way, and have through going through Far Harbor anyway, that's going to be a lot of rads, and that is going to be a big bonus damage. Ooh. That's tough. What's also tough is I'm not seeing any Gauss rifle. I was really hoping that Cleo would, you know, save me and have a Gauss rifle for me, but does not appear to be happening. So, so. Lots to think about. Because if I'm sitting on 400 rads, that's 40% increase to damage. If I am not siding with the children of Adam, I'm saving 15% of my health bar. But then I am also losing out on that damage bonus.
Means a lot to me that you made the library.
Let's see what you have.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
Lots to think about. That's definitely down the line. Not too quickly is that going to be coming up, but... Giving me things to think about. Okay, let's do what we can today. So... Oh, iguana bits, that's good enough. Came here to sell things, so let's sell things. Blanco... gumdrops... Pork and beans... You know what, I'm going to... do a grape mentats. Yeah, let's do a grape mentats. They're all over the place, and I am thirsty, but it's not an orange thing.
If you hit upon something, don't bother telling.
I'll take a look. Sure.
It's a little bit of everything.
Okay, so there's a few things I'm considering when it comes to how to move forward with the rest of the run. There's going to be kind of a big hurdle in the middle, but then once we get past it, the rest of the run shouldn't be too much of an issue. Shouldn't being the operative word as usual. So the immediate problem is setting myself up for the glowing sea. So let's just run under the assumption that I don't have vertebrates. So I need to run in and out of the glowing sea with at least 2,000 rad resistance, I think, is necessary. Now, I don't know how much time it takes to get through the glowing sea in this last 3 minutes, so I think we essentially need... Oh god, do we really need 20 and then maybe another... Because talking to Virgil will take like a few minutes anyway, so I wouldn't be able to just do one dose, get almost there, re-up the dose of 20, talk to Virgil, leave, and then re-up the dose halfway through on my way out, because that's 60. Do I really need 80 Rad-X? Oh, that'd be terrifying. I'll have to look at my past playthroughs. I think the way it goes is with overdrive servos. I'll need to check just how fast I'm moving in there, how fast that is compared to it, and do some math to figure out how long it takes for my my run to essentially get me to the end of the glowing sea. So, but let's pretend that I'll need 80 Rad-X. 80 Rad-X, that's a lot. And that's equal amounts water as well. I'll need 80 water if I do that. That's kind of a silly amount of water. Okay, let's just get some of this. Wow, right on. And there's really nothing else to get. Mentats are so expensive. I need to be careful not to use them too much. Trying to think. I really want to get local leader and have things like fertilizer just coming in. That'd be useful. I know I have plenty of grenades, but oh boy, fertilizer would be really nice to have just coming in automatically. Not a lot when it comes to the oil situation, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Let's try to get rid of something that's... Ooh, not all of them. There we go. And just a few more caps over here from the bullets. Now, what I'm kind of planning on doing is next to no fighting.
Cleo.
when I get to the glowing
hope
sea.
you're
I will literally run by enemies,
Let's see what you have.
and
Purchase
that
it.
makes the Gauss rifle honestly not essential, because I should be able to psycho jet and go straight into killing them really quickly with an assault rifle or anything else. I really want to pick up a plasma gun, but I'm not seeing any sniper ones, and I don't have the science to make it worthwhile immediately, so I might as well save that for later. And of course, oil. It's only 880. I'll take that. Sell Kellogg's things, sell the fusion cores, and sell a bunch of 10mm. So many bullets. You know what? Take an extra bullet. I don't even care. Let's check on Rufus and the chem guy.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better can't believe it.
You know what? I should have done Nick's thing first. I did not think about that. Because I was coming here anyway for the memory done. I am doing things out of order. There's Rufus.
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
I think
Seems
you
like my kind of
should
place.
sell me some stuff.
Right.
Looking for...
I'll take a look.
Let me know if you want...
Actually, what is my carrying capacity looking like? Not bad. I still
Hey,
have
Rufus.
Good to see you.
45 or so.
I'll take a look.
Let me know if you want to trade.
Okay, so he's got plasma pistol. Here's a plasma sniper. Standard capacitor's not great, but it does have the other things that I would want out of it. Something to consider. I still need better science for actually changing out the capacitor. Let's just leave it. Okay, so what does he have for this stuff? Aid is looking good with Rad-X. I'll take that. Tarberry, of course. And that's fine. The junk situation. So he has gear, screws, aluminum. Good stuff for building up turret defenses. Nuclear material will eventually be a good thing to have around, so I'll pick up this stuff. I think we're good on screws and stuff. We're gonna have too many things anyway. Okay. So we still have almost 2,900 caps in the form of bullets. Just 5mm bullets, in fact. So that is good. And the rest of this. I think I can hold off on... Well, let's just make a big pile of bullets for the Gauss rifle for when we eventually get it. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Okay, where's good old... What, Fred O'Connell? Fred Allen. O'Connell? Yeah, not quite. Yeah, I really did things out of order. I should have gone to Nick first and then check with him, because we're going to come back here immediately.
Let's see what you have.
Everything's been tested personally.
Great to know. So that's fine. Day Tripper's pretty rare, but +3 luck, -2 strength. Strength is pretty necessary this run, and I am going to bring up my strength eventually, I think, just so I can carry the Gauss rifle with other things. It gets really heavy. And -2 strength, that's -20 carrying capacity, just for luck going up. I don't see myself making this into a luck build. There's too many other things I want. VATS is nice, but VATS is more about having defense for when I'm in a firefight, so I just need to have more agility, better suited weapons for VATSing, and the criticals, not super necessary. Yeah. Radx 12, I'll take that. Excel, you have Excel, that's wonderful. Thank you. Okay. So he did have some good things, for sure. Let's sell him the rest of our 5mm. Well, not the rest. Most of the rest. And we still sold him too much. Okay. Give us a little bit of that back. Perfect. Okay. So I think that's most of everything that we want to do. Now, unfortunately, the flip side to not having the Brotherhood around is the guaranteed Gauss rifle that I would normally have access to because I'm taking lockpicking to get a nice, easy XO1 power armor at level 28. And then I go off to Kellogg, kill him, and Brotherhood comes around level 30 or so. I'm essentially able to get into Tegan's little cubby, his little cell almost, and I'd be able to take his Gauss rifle, move it down out of the way somewhere, and steal it that way. And I've done that pretty early, in fact. I've done that, oh, what would that have been? Mid-20s or something like that. So it's one of the easiest ways to guarantee a Gauss rifle for sure. The only problem is, without the Brotherhood around, I'm getting ideas. Ideas that would be kind of silly. So there's plenty of other things that we need to accomplish. A few of the other things have to do with, if we're doing a Minutemen run, we need to set up the castle and do all that. If we're needing to do Nuka World, I'd like to go there and take some automatic damage that's, you know, unavoidable in this character, because lack of hazmat suit means a certain room will do some damage to us, and it should be survivable as long as I'm careful and do things correctly, and oh god, that's going to go well, isn't it? But then, if I am going to take rads, I should get any automatic damage out of the way. And I'm thinking, what if I do... Oh, it's so weird. What if I do DLC before getting the teleporter set up? Which is just a strange proposition. Yeah, I'm trying to think. If I'm not doing the Brotherhood, I need to kind of set aside my typical playstyle and think about how things should go given the circumstances. Okay, so let's go off to Diamond City. It shouldn't be too much longer. Yeah, 6:03 a.m. We'll talk to Nick. We'll send him off to where we just came from. Good neighbor. And then we'll check the market. Hopefully Arturo has something for us. He probably won't. I'm trying to remember the last time I was there. It was probably right before going off to Kellogg, and that wasn't too long ago. I guess we have slept. But what else? What else? I don't think there's much more to do except completely revamp our entire situation when it comes to how we were planning on doing things. Make sure there's no buddy around the corner. It's kind of annoying because that means that I probably won't be getting one of the sneak magazines because it's, well, I guess it's not too far into the glowing sea. Maybe I will. We'll cross that bridge once we cross that bridge again. Oh, stupid Brotherhood. Okay, so without the Brotherhood being Brotherhoody, we'll need to build up our Radx. Don't know why I'm going this way. Let's jump in here, drop that stuff, and of course grab the money that we just put away. And then we'll go off to Diamond City with a new set of things to sell. And
Hi, how are you?
let's see. Yeah, we're finally running low on a few things. Just in case we get an amazing 10mm, just keep a few bullets around. Fusion cells, we really lost out on the arc jet system. That whole thing and all that stuff there is just a gold mine. Really wish I would have had that. Let's bring some of the guns that are somewhat lucrative. And what else? Maybe Cricket's around. Maybe she's in front of... Oh, I should have checked Bunker Hill, actually. Trash Can and Cricket can show up over there. Lots of things to consider. But everyone seems chill over here. I think one of the biggest things to consider if we're not getting vertibirds on the way out is overdoing the Radex. Now, the Radex situation is pretty good as is, but if it can be better, if I can take 30 Radex going into the Glowing Sea and 30 on the way out, that would be pretty nice. But again, the worst thing to do would be to overuse it and run out of Radex while you're still in the Glowing Sea. So I need to... Oof. Yeah, the whole console command things. I already decided I'm not doing the imaging quest because I was stupid enough to press the yellow speech check. And that's, I mean, it's unfortunate, I think, just to, you know, say that the game's bugged out and we're playing with it, bugs and all. We're not wearing any clothes, we're not wearing any power armor, we're not wearing any mods, we're not wearing any vertibirds, just nothing. But then that gets a little excessive, a little silly. Oh, and it would be nice to be able to finish this run with a success. I think it's going pretty well. I was fairly worried a few times just how stupid I was taking damage from water, raiders, and yeah, other raiders. So it's going all right. I'm wondering if I can just push my luck a little bit more and complete the run without using any console commands for quests. I'm using console commands to hurt myself, and that's fine with the whole Radstag situation. But let's not use that one. That pistol, quick, powerful. Do I still have my Great Mentats active? I'm suddenly wondering, and I probably don't. Yeah, that's fine. Fusion cells are worth 2, so I definitely do have them active.
I know Paul was mad, but it's not like him to just disappear like this. I'll take a look, sure.
Here you are.
Double checking just to see if there was anything I missed. I guess whiskey. Let's do that. Okay, didn't see any brooms in his inventory, so that sale's a complete lie. What time is it? 7:06. This is pretty early for the doctor. Let's go talk to Nick. Now, I'm kind of wondering what's the difference if I don't
Nikki,
use
I'm
the
just asking for
Brotherhood.
your opinion. Be a great
Because
quote.
let's say it's
She's my
50
client,
rads
Piper.
automatically to go
Time to
in,
learn not to
and then
sleep
to
on a
go
woman's
out
private affairs.
is,
Well, well.
I think,
speaking
10 or
of
so
devil,
rads,
You're back.
probably.
And
Just
what
the
was
flight
your son?
path, and if it
What
doesn't
happened?
actually get above the rads. Oh, yeah.
You were right, Nick.
Let's talk to Nick about
Sorry.
Kellogg. We
No,
killed
Sandra.
him, and
I
I
need
need
to
a
find
way
a way.
into the Institute
Sometimes
because, you know,
exactly.
no one knows how to get in, but we're going to
Man
find
like
a
that would've
way.
had access.
And if we have Kellogg, then,
He's
you
dead,
know, we
Nick.
would be able
So,
to have access
he
to,
wasn't
but
gonna
he's
talk.
dead, and there was
Get
no way he
the
was going to
book.
tell me
If
anything.
anyone-
So if we're going
hope
to
you're
get
right, Nick.
information out of a
Let's
dead
see.
man, it's going to be
I know.
through Amari,
Actually,
and luckily we have part
I
of
think
his
I
brain
already
with
tried
us,
it.
so we'll just
I-
take that off to
I'll head
Amari,
there
and
on my
she'll
own.
say,
All right.
well, this is
Don't-
against medical
well, you
protocol
two
and
are
all
out,
that
I'm
jazz. Okay, reunion's completed. Very nice. And Great Mentats is gone. So... Okay, I'm gonna let these two leave because they always just stick themselves in front of the, yeah. in front of the door for one. Get out of here, Piper. Okay, let's just take a look around. I missed a few things. Ooh, crystal liquor decanter. It's most everything. Not sure why I'm picking up the stuff, but I'm doing it anyway.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a camera right now.
Okay, so Piper and Nick are out of the way, and is it time yet? It's almost time yet. Hello, Takashi.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes.
Yes.
It's all he
Noodle cups. Value 53. Ooh,
understands.
brutal. Well, if I want to do some shopping, do I really need to wait an hour? No, it's like 10 minutes. Let me go off. I don't think I actually raided... Did I actually get to raiding Cook's place?
Trouble getting here. That bridge across the river? Super mutants.
Oh,
use it as an
Hawthorne.
ambush
Let's
point.
not go there because he's a little pissed off. Sorry, Hawthorne. Okay, there's Cook. So feels like I didn't take things from here. I was probably too busy in between all of the parts and getting excited after getting all those drugs. So yeah, let's just do this quick like while Diamond City sets itself up, and I can sell some of this if it's unnecessary. Yeah, I'm not going to make a decision on whether or not to call in the Brotherhood or not until I do a little bit of research. For this part, I think I'm going to set myself up as well as I can. And I'm thinking I should go off to the castle. I should really get done with that. There's a few quests around here as well that I could do. Earl Sterling's missing. I'm sure that we could find something about that. Let's pick up Earl Sterling's little file and get in there. I forget. Is it better to just... Oh, I think it's novice. If it's advanced, then we can get a key, I think.
I'm gonna assume that none of you gave permission.
You want your meat sliced?
It is novice. Very nice. Okay, so... I think, Earl Sterling's... And then... Dugout has keys. And let's go talk to the Dugout. Let's do this properly.
Vadim, I need to talk.
Just a minute, Yetim. I am in middle of story.
Have I really not been here yet?
Crossing river.
Oh, I'm getting worried
Wearing
about Paul.
nothing but a
Nobody's
smile.
seen him in
When
days.
out
That's
comes
crazy.
The most dangerous. of
God,
all
even the
sea
sky
monsters.
isn't safe.
In my work.
Brotherhood is... Come on.
This place. This place has caused problems for me in the past. I think one of my very first NOLO runs, not NOLO, YOLO runs, it definitely wasn't a Nudists Only Live Once run. I came in here and I started like stealing things, and they immediately found me, even though I was hidden and everything.
Don't bother, pal.
Gosh, that was unfortunate.
I killed a man.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Okay, so I haven't come in here for I don't know what reason, because there's actually some good things to do here. I'll take the Great Mentats now. Should last long enough for me to get everything I want. Grape, 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 grape. Okay, mildly dehydrated. That's when I need to start worrying. Let's take a few noodle cups. Still thirsty. We'll leave it at that.
Come, have a drink.
Sure. Let's take a look.
That's...
And what does he have? Besides squirrel bits and whiskey. As a true Russian, he has more vodka, but that's less useful.
yes.
Okay.
You.
Let's see what you have.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, so what are we going to sell him? Some random crap we picked up. Definitely some random crap. Instamash. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the quantums just because they're rads. And what else? Looks good to me. Now, Earl Sterling.
Hey, Vadim.
Good to see returning customers.
Earl Sterling, you...
Pour
What?
you with well. I hope. Now let me pour you a drink. Come on.
Okay, so where is that? Disappearing out. I guess there's a few speech checks to go through, so just while I have Great Mentats up.
Got a minute?
Nope, I am not going to talk to you about Cook. It's kind of interesting that you can just go indefinitely ignoring these people, and it's fine. They don't actually, confront you effectively. Okay. Facial reconstructive, yada yada yada. Lots of stuff to buy. Sell, take, steal, whatever this is. He has a lot of beer. Lots of beer. More Radix, thank you, Earl. And over here, not a whole lot. Military grade circuit board, though. Very nice. Okay. So none of that was stealing at the very least. Because he's dead. Now, if I go over and talk to the good doctor.
Hey, Doc.
Radiation poisoning is a common ailment.
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting. The procedure noted. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
I'm investigating a case.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
I need to...
What is it?
Investigating a missing person.
I'm investigating a missing person.
A missing person? Here, go see for yourself.
Okay, I got that. There's blood.
Where'd all this blood come from? Goes right into the basement.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty,
Poor Earl.
naughty. You're not supposed to be down here.
Yeah. You fixed things, all right. Fixed yourself for some time in a Diamond City jail cell.
Jail cell? You don't get it, do you? Doc Crocker isn't going to jail.
I'm sure he's not.
You made a mistake, but you can still...
You're...
Very nice.
Fix anything.
Now, I could take this stuff immediately, but then he's going to come in and probably see me, so let's not.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker?
And Earl Sterling.
I think you owe me an explanation. What?
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl?
That's what I just said.
That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with.
You didn't know.
Of course, I better...
Okay, not paying attention to good old Doc Crocker, and it's not his fault at all, is what we'll tell ourselves. Still sitting on those level ups. I'm wondering, is it time to do some things with those level ups?
The wall's sure looking good lately.
We just might need to.
Found some more paint.
Okay, so what are we sitting at inventory-wise? Ooh, pretty high up there. Please have a gauss rifle.
Keep your load light.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Uh-oh.
Feel free to test
It was already taken, so that means he shouldn't have anything new. Or it means I've already talked to him. I forget how that works. Okay. Overcharged capacitor. Improved sniper barrel. Yeah, let's take that one. That's pretty good. Unless there's something better. Nope. Just the plasma gun. That's too bad. So we should consider checking in with our actual plasma cartridge amounts. He has so many... Why do you have so many Gauss rifle gun ammo if you don't have the gun? It's aggravating. Okay. So what we can, since we suddenly have a lot of things to sell. Antibiotics 6. I don't know why I had that around so much. Dandy boy. All of the beer. Get rid of the Radaway as well. And the Stimpaks. How far is that? 184 left. Okay, so we've cleared him out of caps at the very least, and our cap situation is still looking nicely, going up, not going down. Maybe I should pick up some more 50 caliber for the main thing that I like to have around. Not sure.
You. Well, I suppose.
Let's see what you have.
Odds and ends.
Okay, unfortunately I've been just kind of running around doing some buying and selling for an entire hour, it feels like, so that's unfortunate, but it is a good idea to make sure we do this right and efficient and all that fun, all that jazz. Okay, 5mm. What else? Is there anything else we need from her? Let's talk to... Oh, the doctor's down there. Should have...
Thanks again for the fern.
Bought
Plants
some
like
stuff
that
first.
are hard to come by. Now, you here to pick up some chems?
Yes,
Heard
yes,
about
I
that
am.
settlement?
Hey, Solomon.
Prescriptions
Nice,
filled
real
right
clean.
here.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Okay, nothing too awesome. Guess we'll just sell some 45? No, we're pretty much out of things to sell, unfortunately. I guess I could sell some magazines. It's not the end of the world. And they do kind of just sit in the... Yeah, they just kind of sit in here, not doing a whole lot. It is nice to just go through that and see what you have, but... we'll hold off on that. Because of course we have more fusion cells. So many fusion cells to sell. We could have had more. Okay, plenty of caps our way. Let's talk to Ellie, turn in that quest, and then take a look at where we're at.
Look, Scabber, I ain't buying anything.
Okay.
Ellie.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Actually, I'm here for... whatever.
The only thing I'm ready for is danger and awesome.
I'm afraid harder. Anyway, but if you want...
So is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano resident.
Okay, so
Miss
we can go
Perkins.
up to
So,
good old
you find
Far
out where Earl
Harbor,
Sterling ran off to?
but
Earl's not doing a lot of running anymore.
Crocker.
first let's do
Crocker
this.
killed himself.
Goodness. Here, I'll send... Thanks again.
Right?
Okay. 196 for us, 250 experience. And what else? We're sitting at a third of the way through level 35, 2 levels to choose from. I'm suddenly considering silly things. Not silly things, but out there ideas, let's say.
Beer and my slippers after this shift. That's
Hey,
all I
Polly.
ask.
Let's
Fresh
check with
meat.
Polly quick like.
I ain't selling nothing.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Remember,
Iguana bits are decent enough. 2 Mirelurk eggs, very nice. Kind of gives me more momentum on my idea. We just don't have what I want to have by now. I want to have a Gauss rifle. This is painful. Get rid of all the fusion cells. Confirm that. Let's get rid of a few of these and call it good. Okay, plenty of caps our way. We've lowered our overall situation when it comes to just stuff sitting around at base. I think what we need to do is go clear out the castle. I think that that is going to be a good idea to get out of the way, and we'll essentially say go to the memory den, get that out of the way, and then we'll be a quarter of the way to how I would get to the castle. And then from there... Actually, there's one more thing I want to check
Plenty of
on.
shops inside the city if you need to trade.
Let's go over
Defended Diamond
to
City is
a
nothing
kind
to
of
me.
scary
Boys,
place.
the wall, and a food
Let's go over to Vault 81. That vault over there. I'm always going to forget it because I usually don't go there. They have a place that Cricket might set up shop right outside. Not sure if she's going to be there. Honestly, I should have held on to 3 of the fusion cores. I can get in with a speech check, but they don't have the best weapons, I don't think. So I'll leave it. Just do one last switch of the good old ammo. More of that over here. More of that over here. We only have 65 plasma cartridges, unfortunately. I think we can get rid of plenty of shotgun ammo. It's quite heavy. And is that everything? Everything that we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of the junk. Okay, so plasma is going to go in here for now. And is there anything else that we need to get rid of? I don't think we need that one. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take the 10 millimeters and be on our way. Got everything that we need. So, cricket over outside the vault, it's kind of a not 50-50 chance, quarter chance, something like that. But I'd like to just double check because I'm really wanting... Ooh, ghouls. I'm really wanting to get some Gauss rifle going. And... Ooh, are you Gunners or Brotherhood? Brotherhood. It's good to see someone else in the Commonwealth that's on my side for now. One nice thing about the Brotherhood is while they're around, you still get... Ooh, chill out.
Target down.
Is it though? Seems like you've got it under control. Don't mind me, I'm just the random nudist. Maybe Paladin Dance is kind of not interested in talking to me because I'm just some random nudist running around them. And yeah, they just keep on pretending, oh, no, I can't talk to you, civilian. Please go away. There's hostiles in the area. Check your fire. Yeah, he's probably just a little bashful and ashamed talking to nudist NOLO Miras. Okay, Vault 81, check it, and does not appear to have anyone around. Dang shame. Okay, so that was just a slight bit of Hail Mary right there. And let's go off to the memory den. Let's get that out of the way. I think we'll call it there. I'll be able to make a better decision on how we move forward after that fact. If we're going to do the Brotherhood, and we're going to console command them into existence, and complete the Assist the Soldier quest, then that would open up a completely different playstyle, well, not playstyle, a completely different order of operations, pretty much, with how we do getting into the Institute. If we don't do that, then we might need to consider taking more, like, more insured damage, more automatic damage, more unavoidable damage, whatever. And for that reason, well, we need to be... Ooh, we need to be careful. Let's get rid of a few things that we don't need around. We'll just store that in there, frankly. So many things that we've picked up that we can't really deal with quite yet. But that's good to see. Radx right there at 47, and then over here, Radx at ours over there, 40. So we have 87 together. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think I need to rename the title of this episode to that buggy hood of steel. I was thinking, yeah, Brotherhood. Where is the Brotherhood? It's time to get the Brotherhood in play. Brotherhood, where art thou? But no, it's the other way around. It's just going to be no Brotherhood forever. I think, yeah, I'm thinking unless something comes up in my me looking into things in between parts, there should be some runs through the Glowing Sea that I can see kind of, well, my own run, see how fast it goes, and then just how fast the sprinting mechanic is compared to being in power armor with the faster sprint. Still don't know what that's called. Overdrive servos? Something like that. And so all of that, if it is only 50% faster, then I'd be able to make a good determination that I'll take 50% more rads. I'll need to kind of count how long it takes to get through there. If I need to take 1 round of rad X to get to Virgil's cave. I mean, honestly, 3 minutes, it sounds like it should be enough time if I'm sprinting the entire way, doing Psycho Jet just a couple times if there's an enemy right on top of me, but I think it should be fine for me to just sprint all the way there and avoid the enemies as I can, and only take 1 round of Rad-X to get inside the cave. Take a bunch of Rad-X right as I leave the cave. But yeah, if I can take 40 or 50 rads just to get in and out, that's only 5% of my health bar. And then, yeah, I think that that's doable. So, we're going back to the good old, okay, I was in caution for like a split second. Don't approve. I don't approve. Be careful around here because super mutants, they like to do their super mutant thing. Or Raider Scums like to do Raider Scum things. Very scummy of them. Okay, Raider Scum. Do you have any friends? Apparently not. And you even dropped some nuclear material. Thank you for that. So, I do want to essentially kill enemies as they appear, if they're easy enough with this thing, because just building up that nuclear material means plasma grenades once I get my science up. That'll be nice. Okay. There's a fight. Molotovs could be raiders or otherwise. Let's be careful. Note. I don't know why I took the note. Are we good, guys? Anyone still around? Okay, he's pretty chill. I don't know how many super mutants are still in there, so I'm not going to pick a fight with that guy, though. So once again, here is Good Neighbor. Hello again, Cleo. Hopefully you missed me. Too bad you don't restock as quickly as I want you to.
I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time.
Now, when it comes to this quest right here, I want to make sure that I'm not running into any issues. I'm at Thirsty, and it's not going to take that long, but just in case it does, I'm doing that.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten.
So this should complete
Dr. Amari?
Dangerous Minds, or
Wait, I know you. You're
whatever the one is.
What's this all about?
I need you to...
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
Pretty much.
Are you two?
Yes, we're mad.
Please.
Okay, so let's get you the piece
Here's
of technology,
what I could find.
and you're going to hook that into
Go
Nick,
on, Doctor.
Mr.
and then from
Valentine.
there you're going to say it's
Hey,
fuzzy,
I
and then
appreciate
from there I'm going to see the memories that Nick sees, and while we do that I will pick up Rad-X, very nice, Radaway to sell, Psycho, duct tape, all that jazz, more Rad-X, good to see,
I need you.
Rope Cove Fun, very
Would you keep
nice,
talking to me, Mr. Valentine?
and what
Any
else?
slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
Used oil,
A lot of
metals.
flashes.
Yeah, so plenty of Radaway, but there is some Rad-X
Can't
here
make
too,
sense of any of
so
it, Doc.
we just
That's
keep
what I was
on
afraid of.
making more stuff
The
happen.
mnemonic impressions are encoded.
Now we wait. And yeah, this is unfortunate.
There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
And can we do something about it?
Tell me you have a way.
Let me.
All right.
Okay, so I'm
Let's
gonna
get
sit
started.
down.
Just-
I'm gonna go run and grab a drink. This will only take a second.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary.
Okay, so we just need to move around
and hope we
and
find
get through
one
here.
that gives us some clue.
Would
to
be
the
nice to skip
Institute's
this,
location.
but part of the game, can't skip it. There we go.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
So what do we do next time? Next time what we're going to do is the castle. The castle is going to be pretty straightforward. I think our VATS enhanced combat rifle is going to do good work against those guys. All the little Mirelurk guys running around.
There.
Let's keep going. And so from there,
I'll connect
we'll
you
be
to the
able
next
to
intact
do
memory.
a very nice thing. Getting Ronnie Shaw in a few days could be useful, because Ronnie Shaw is one more person that has a massive amount of selection when it comes to weapons. And so, as I get closer to level 40, she might have a weapon called a Gauss rifle. I'm really looking forward to the Gauss rifle, if you haven't noticed. There's not much more that I would want. I have the plasma sniper rifle that's pretty much as good as I'm going to make it. Probably change out the scope on that. And besides that, there's not a whole lot that I'd be interested in grabbing. Of course, Nuka World has the handmade rifle, which is just, you know, really wonderful. And let's see, besides that,
I found another intact memory.
yeah, it's just Gauss rifle and 7.62. Those two are really what it comes down to. So now we sit here and wait for Kellogg to do Kelloggy
This
things.
appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This will just take a moment. But the castle, it also has a couple things on that side of the map that I might consider doing. Getting my luck up by 1, getting my agility up by 1 just through a swim down south. That seems like a decently good idea.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said
Okay,
anything.
anyway, so
what's the big crisis this time?
yeah, what else besides the castle? Some
One of our
bobbleheads.
scientists has left the
We'll make a decision by next time whether or not we're debugging the Brotherhood of Steel, or we're just calling it as vertibirds are something you wear around you while you move, so therefore they're not allowed in the run. I do like the idea of an absolutely no Brotherhood run. No vertibirds, no nothing. And it does take me out of having the possibility of going into Fort Strong again, having some really nasty guy pull out a really nasty gun and shoot me. And that might be worthwhile to have as, well, I say that, but then without the vertibirds, I need to go in and out of the glowing sea multiple times. There's plenty of enemies there that are pretty nasty. Thankfully, I don't think there's any bloatflies along my run. I don't even know if there's bloatflies there. At any part that I would be going through the glowing sea. So that's a nice thing to have, no range attacks. The guys that burrow like mole rats and the rad scorpions, they pop up, and as long as you're sprinting, they shouldn't be able to pop up right on top of you quick enough to actually do an attack. Death Claws, that would be kind of scary, but you just need to be proactive about them.
Because there is no entrance.
The mosquitoes, those big stingwings and blood bugs, all those guys, they are pretty fast, and unless you can play off the rocks, they can catch you, I think. So, yeah, I think we will have to do some killing, but it won't be super scary, like super mutants with guns.
No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay.
Okay, talk to Dr. Amari, teleportation, all that stuff. Let's go off and talk to Virgil.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking.
Oh, you think I'm joking, Dr. Amari. I forgot that was the line, and I got really happy. Yep. Unprotected radiate... Okay, I'm going in naked. Deal with it, Amari. Deal with it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, Idiot Savant triggered. That's a good chunk of experience right there. 1635. Very nice, very nice. Okay, good way of ending the part, I think. What we're going to do is find a way to deal with the glowing sea. Maybe what we do is... Let's talk to Nick.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my...
You want to try for round 2, huh?
What?
You sounded like Kellogg.
Did I? Anyway.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out.
Okay. Goodbye, Nick. But yes,
over to the
this is the end of the part. We didn't really accomplish a whole lot except a few quests. Turning in the Death of Kellogg, turning in the Finding Virgil quest. Well, not Finding Virgil quest. Getting sent off to the Glowing Sea quest. Earl Sterling. And a whole lot of purchasing. And I was let down. I was let down by the Brotherhood because they didn't have the, capacity to talk to me and actually, give me any sort of quest other than, hey, check your fire, check your fire. But then I was also let down by the shops. The shops had no Gauss rifles. That is unfortunate. Cleo, you were so good last run. This run, you have not been super useful. That is unfortunate. I'm thinking that next time we go off to the castle, we get that sorted out. That'll be plenty of Mirelurk egg omelets on the way to us, but also we are sitting on a few level ups. I'm wondering, do we really need science? Chems would be good. If we could move up straight to chemist and then getting chems to last longer, that might be a nice thing to have. So 2 ranks in there, a rank of bobblehead to increase our intelligence further, and we're getting chemist really quite quickly. Definitely in time for doing the glowing sea. We can also put the glowing sea off even further. What we can do is we can go off to places like Nuka World or Far Harbor, as crazy as that sounds, and then have a few extra toys when it comes to doing the rest of the game, doing the glowing sea. So, plenty to do and decisions to make, but all of that's next time. For now, I've been Keith, this has been Game to Please with Fallout 4, Nudists Only Live Once run done live. Setting up the beginning of Act 2, definitely a bumpy start, but until next time, farewell.